Hey guys, it's Light here, and today we're going to be discussing companions and how Bethesda can improve on them in Starfield. Also, yes, I made an intro, and I'm proud of myself. Shut up. If you do enjoy the video, please do give it a like, it helps out smaller channels like myself more than you can possibly imagine. Also, if you are new around here, consider subscribing. I upload Starfield, Fallout, and Elder Scrolls content, and we're really hoping to hit 400 subscribers here soon, so it would really mean a lot. With that said and done, let's jump straight into the video. So as I said, I really wanted to take today's Starfield video to talk about companions. I absolutely love companions in Bethesda games. I almost never go anywhere without one by my side. Fallout 4 really stepped up the companion system though, adding entire personalities to these characters. They actually had things that they like and dislike and hate and love. They actually cared about themselves and the people around you both, and so on. I mean, you can even build a romantic relationship with some of these companions if you so choose. Now, Fallout 4's companion system was met with extreme praise in Fallout 4, so I have like zero doubt that Bethesda will go back to their old boring brain-dead companions that they had in their other games, like Skyrim. So how can Bethesda take it one step further? How can they continue to improve on companions for Starfield? Obviously, there is that old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and I think that is something we need to take into consideration looking at Starfield's companions. Fallout 4's style of companions worked amazingly well and, like I said earlier, was met with really high praise, so why would they bother to change it? Personally, I'd be absolutely fine if they didn't improve anything and left it the way it was, following Fallout 4's companions, of course. But with that said, there is definitely still room for improvement. Now, Bethesda have said time and time again they think, hope, and want Starfield to be their biggest game that they've ever created, and their best game. So they need to step up on every single level. So how can they improve companions to be even better than the fantastic ones we got in Fallout 4? Well, let's get into it. One thing I've always wished we could do with companions is give them haircuts. And no, I don't mean literally do it ourselves, but if I go to the salon in Fallout 4 for example, it would have been cool if once I paid I could make Piper or McCready or whoever sit on the chair and then choose their haircut for them. This isn't something that absolutely needs to be added, but it would be a cool new feature for a game like Starfield. Next, Bethesda must absolutely fix the door problem. You all know what I mean. When you're walking around peacefully and then then a certain companion blocks your doorways. Bethesda needs to fix this. Somehow. Now I will admit it wasn't anywhere near as bad in Fallout 4 as it was in Skyrim, but with that being said it still happened. Maybe if they added some kind of function where companions can't stand in doorways for more than 2 seconds before they have to move forward or backwards or something. I don't know, I'm not a game developer. Either way, I really want to see this become a thing of the past from Starfield's release. Now, one thing that Bethesda have mentioned a lot when they've spoken about companions in Starfield is that they loved in their past games when companions would comment on a quest you're doing or an item you've picked up or something along those lines. And I'm with Bethesda. I love this too, especially when they comment on quests, but it hardly ever happened, besides Nick Valentine in Far Harbor. I really hope to see more of this in Starfield. I remember taking Gage from the Nuka World Fallout 4 DLC on the main quest to blow up the Institute, and I was really disappointed that he didn't have anything to say. It's things like this that I really do want to see more from when it comes to Starfield. Now this one is kind of speculation, so just bear with me. I mean, I guess all of this is speculation, but this is something very specific. In Skyrim, it never made sense to me that our companions couldn't get on the back of our horses when we got on them. They just sort of ran behind like a pair of idiots. I understand Skyrim is a decade-old game. It's more than a decade old now. And things weren't as easy back then. So if Starfield has any type of mounts or vehicles, I want our companions to be able to get on them with us. Now I do doubt this, but if we can ride around on land speeders or motorcycles or something like that, make our companions get on said land speeders or motorbikes and come with us, you know. It's just something really small like this that always bothered me in Skyrim that I hope we don't see any of in Starfield. Now Bethesda have said many times that they often look at their most popular mods to see what fans want when creating their next game, to see what's popular in the community and things like that. Well, one of the most popular mods for both Skyrim and Fallout 4, Bethesda's two biggest games, is the multiple companions mod. Bethesda, I love you, but only having one companion at a time kinda sucks. At least let me take two. If Obsidian can do this with the Outer Worlds, I know Bethesda can do it for Starfield. Now with Bethesda's new creation engine, I think that this is even more possible and probably the most likely thing in this entire video. I really want to see it happen. Let me take multiple companions with me on my journeys, especially if we're going to be building a space crew like some Starfield speculators have, well, speculated. And now the very last thing that I do want to talk about is quests. In Fallout 4 we had specific companion quests. Nick and Kate's were fantastic, in my opinion. I honestly hope Bethesda have given every single companion in Starfield, or at least most companions in Starfield, their own unique quests. These quests in Fallout 4 made me feel so connected to the NPCs. When Kate told me her story, I was literally heartbroken for her, and she's a fucking character in a damn Bethesda game. Fallout 4 is the first Bethesda game where I've actually cared about companions, so even if Starfield doesn't step up, I hope Bethesda can keep the companions on the same level as they were in Fallout 4. Anyway guys, that is pretty much all I have to say today. I do just want to really quickly thank everybody for 300 plus subs. I haven't made a video since we hit it, so thank you all for that. Our next goal is 400, and obviously thank you guys again, I do really appreciate it. And obviously with that said, if you did enjoy the video, please do hit like. It only takes a second and it really does help me out. If you are new around here, consider subscribing to stay up to date on Starfield, Fallout and Elder Scrolls news, and to just try and help us hit 400 subscribers. Thank you all for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next one.